YouTube. What's going on? Just preaching. Ah, goodness. So, I'm here. At one of my deliveries. This is another horse ranch. They're doing all different types of training out there. So they got training going on out there. This load is wood shavings that I'm delivering to. So basically, I'm contracted with a company that service horses, and they do a lot of these ranches, training facilities. They do a lot of them in Florida. So a lot of times I go to these places and I'm delivering food. Horse feed. So it can be corn and grain and oats. It can be hay. I have done hay. And then I do horse bedding. And I do 3 different types of horse bedding. So, but I'm contracted with the company who makes all this stuff and distribute these to the customers. So basically, I'm doing direct ships from the shipper to the shipper customers, and that is what my contract is all about. This now is the height of their season. So in May, it drops down. So like now, basically, their customers is getting a load pretty much every week, right? And I do 6 of their customers. So pretty much it's the same product that I'm carrying, but it's just going to a different customer. One customer I do gets 2 loads. They get 2 loads. And then my 3rd load for the week, it can be cherry picked between the other 5. But one particular customer gets pretty much the same product twice a week on that. It's a good contract. It all pays me over $3 a mile. I have stated all that before. The cheapest rate I got is like $3.04 a mile. That's the cheapest. The most expensive rate I have is $3.24 a mile. And that's only because that load is only 489 miles trip. The other ones, it's like 560 miles, and the other one's like 589 miles. So they're all like next day loads on all those. So it's pretty good. Even during the off season, I will get at least 10 loads a month with them during the off season. The off season starts in May, which starts the off season, and I'm still guaranteed at least 10 loads. It's just during their seasonal time, they need me a lot throughout that time. During the seasonal time, I do 3 loads a week throughout the seasonal time. Then I find a load from Florida to get me back up to the shipper. And depending on what product I have, it could be Georgia, it could be South Carolina, It could be North Carolina, depending on the product that I'm taking. But then I find a load from Florida that's going to take me back up to those particular areas. And those particular loads out of Florida, I'm only getting like $1.10, $1.12 a mile off of that. I know for some of y'all, y'all come to Florida and y'all getting the load out of Florida for $3 a mile. And I know everything is $3 a mile that y'all getting. You're getting $3.24 out of Florida. I understand. I wish I can just be as good as y'all and negotiate a $3 a mile rate coming out of Florida. Hey, I understand. I understand y'all do it. Y'all get inside the comments and be like, well, I'm a major reason why the rates are low because I got to take a load out of Florida paying $1.20 a mile, $1.25 a mile, $1.10 a mile. I know I'm the reason. I'm the reason why the rates are low in Florida. Me single-handedly is the reason why the rates in Florida is low. I understand. I understand. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, I bear the weight of millions of truck drivers. I bear the weight by myself. Y'all right. Some people just, I don't know what to say about some of these people, man. I'm like, what is y'all thinking, man? I mean, the rates is what the rates are. You ain't gonna change them. You could say stop taking cheap freight. You could say that all you want to, but you're not gonna make a broker pay more than what the broker want to pay. Only thing you can do is find another broker who has a load coming out of where you near picking up at. Find another broker that's gonna pay you a lot more money, because a broker is gonna pay what a broker is gonna pay regardless. You can be like, hey, I don't do this. Well, the area you stay in, it may command a higher rate. Well, I'm out of Florida. And people who do say stuff like that, that's why I say all the time, you never had your own authority before. You signed on with somebody else who has an age authority. And so when you starting off, yeah, you could start off with rates over $2 a mile on all your particular loads. It's no brain surgeon like you just broke the mold when God made you, and you the only one, you got every single thing figured all out. No, you just in a good area. You stay in a good state, in a good area where loads coming out of where you stay at pay real good. I stay in Florida. Florida rate sucks. Everybody knows Florida rate sucks. So when I tell you I'm getting a rate out of Florida and you're like, oh, that's just too low. You the reason why. No, you the reason why people get on here and, like I say, they want to test the lie. Oh, I'm getting $3 a mile, but they never show it, do they? They never show it. They say what they're doing, but they never show it, right? Like, yeah. Like every load you get don't be for no $2.50 a mile. Yeah. Plus, it don't be. You gonna take a low rate every now and then. Not by choice, but sometimes you just have to get you side of a better market. Like I say, it's business. That's all it is. It's business. Business open their doors. They're not doing like $10,000 every single day. They got days where they're only going to do like 5,000. Some days that they may only do like 2,000. Every day it's not a win. Every load, you're not going to win on every single load. So long as you realize that when you're getting out here, but you listen to a lot of people and that is out here that is showing you and telling you the truth, at least you know what to expect. You know, okay, don't come to Florida, because if you come to Florida, you got a good rate going into Florida, but you got a bad rate coming out of Florida, or you're going to have to deadhead up out of Florida or to the Jacksonville area, Savannah, Georgia area to get you a better rate. So it is what it is, but my business is based off of getting a low rate out of Florida, but a better rate coming back into Florida. Even if I'm doing $1.10 a mile getting out of Florida, but guess what? I'm getting $3.16 coming back into Florida. So now, by the time you do the average, I'm still averaging about $2.08, $2.09 a mile. Total trip to go up and to come back. And that's respectable. For me, it is. I know there ain't no money for y'all. I know. I know y'all average $15 a mile. Hey, I know that's not good for you, but it's good for me. And what do I care how my decisions is going to affect another trucker? How? Tell me why. Why? Why should my decision on how I run my business and what I need to do to survive and make money in my business, why do that has any bearing on what another trucker is doing? I don't understand why. You can say that, well, if people like me taking all the cheap rates, then the rates are what the rates always been. Google it. Do your research. No, y'all listen to people and y'all just believe anything that folks say. I don't understand that. Won't you fact check somebody for a change? Fact check them. Google it. I keep saying this all the time. Google. You can get on Google and ask Google, what is the average rate per mile, or what was the average rate per mile for whatever you do, dry van, reefer, step deck, in the year 2019, 2018, 2020. Google it and then compare it to what the rate says right now. Google it. No, you just started trucking when the rates was good and you thinking that the rates was going to maintain that throughout the whole time. No, it's checks and balances. You get in a good season, you may have a good year when rates are up, and that's when you can make your money. Then you save your money, stock up your money, so when the rates go down, and take care of your equipment, especially take care of your equipment when the money is good. Make sure your equipment is top notch. So that way when the rates go down, you got money saved up to help you throughout that time when rates are down. It's business. You're not always going to have solid numbers all the time. It's business. It fluctuates. It goes up and it goes down. And then everybody always want to point fingers because of their own doing. That was you got this some high behind truck payment. That was you. You the one buying this in truck because you want other truckers to say how nice of the truck that you have. That's you. You did that. You want the accolades from other truckers to say, hey, yeah, you got a nice truck. That's you. So I'm just like,
You think that's gonna sink if I go over it?
I have no.
This thing right here, you see it? The metal thing?
No, it's not gonna sink.
You don't think so?
No, not inside that car. That car too light.
All right. Thanks, brother.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't understand. Sometimes these people, I just don't. You want to blame everybody because you made a bad mistake. No, check yourself. You made a bad mistake to say, you know what, I messed up. I should have did a little bit more research. I know that this here Peterbilt is the nice looking Peterbilt. And that's what a real trucker, drive. A real trucker drive all this, and a real trucker do all this. That's y'all jumping on this the hype train with everything. I care less what a real trucker talk. Real trucker don't do this, and real trucker. Listen, I'm a businessman. I ain't a trucker. Okay, I'm a businessman. I'm not a trucker. Don't come to me about what real truckers do. What real truckers, man, I can care less what real truckers do. I worry about myself. But this is the bad part about, even though I did the contract stuff, it's not like it's any docks. There's no docks. So they had to get a pallet jack. Then they put a pallet jack up inside the trailer, and they got a forklift that's on the ground, and then they just bring the forklift to the back of the trailer, and they're using the pallet jack, bringing the pallet to the edge of the trailer. Then that's how they take it off the trailer when everything is said and done. So yeah, man, it's one of those particular types of things. But the pay is good. I'm home 5 nights, well, basically 5 days out of the week that I'm home. Today is Saturday. It's like 8:30. Saturday, as soon as I'm finished, I'm only 72 miles away from my house, so I'm gonna drive back home, and I'm done for the rest of the day Saturday. And then I don't leave out again to after my 34-hour reset is over with. Once my 34-hour reset is over with, then I leave out again and I do it all over again. I got a load that picks up Sunday night. That's going to take me up to Florence, South Carolina. So I have to pick that load up, and then I pick up 68 miles away is my pickup from the shipper to bring another load back down on Monday for a Tuesday morning delivery. So that's how I normally do it. Find a load to go up. It don't pay as much, but it covers my cost of fuel. Okay, to fill my tank up for a round trip, it's about $538. This load is paying me $580 going up there, so it take care of my fuel for going up there and coming back down. So I get another load, same thing, pays around $550, $560. Most I've been getting is like $580 on it. Again, that covers my cost of fuel. It covers my cost of fuel for going up and coming back down. That's what I normally do. So, all right, but y'all take it easy. Y'all have a great day.